pink chat right here in the screen.
Oh,
Philip, you going live? Oh, he said upload.
it says
It
I'm
says
live.
it says you're live. 10 seconds in. Hello, if everybody can hear. Somebody
Yeah,
give a thumbs up or a +1 on
I
the
guess we're
chat.
not doing an intro.
It's live. I see it.
Yep, we're good. All right. Well, we're not going to do an intro tonight. We're just going to
Yeah,
skip through the intro.
we'll
And
figure
I
it out
was
next
going to
year.
go use the restroom, but I guess I can skip that too.
No, don't skip that, Philip.
Hey, I got
I will.
a little
I'll
I
go
got a
in a
little
little
cup
bit.
for you if you need it. Little cup.
Good evening, one and all. This is the Shatt Show without an intro. And
Yep.
Intro's overrated.
yeah,
Especially the
yeah,
ones
it
that
is.
count down over and over again.
Yeah, over and over and over again.
That's
Hey,
a song.
Captain Joe. Captain Joe's in the house. I see it.
Hey, Joe,
Dude,
Captain Joe.
That's the king of 3D printing right there, dude. Let me tell you. We
Josh
on
is
the
in there.
amateur.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
Captain Joe's a
we're-
printing fool. He prints all the time. He's outdone me by far, I'm sure.
He does.
Man, my printer's sitting idle at home right now, both of them. I might have my P1S sold. I got somebody else local to the Richmond area that's interested in a brand new Bamboo Lab printer, and they were going to buy an H2D for the dual nozzle. And I told them, I said, if you're just starting printing, if you've got the money to throw around, go for it. But I said, it'd be better if you just started with a basic P series printer, something, not a bed slinger, just get an enclosed one. I said, I've got one for you. I mean, even if you don't buy mine, buy something that's more like a P1S, a P2S, something like that. And he's interested in mine. So I might sell my P1S, the new one. And then I haven't set up my P2S yet. It's still sitting in the box.
Oh, wow.
I just haven't had time. I was sick all weekend, still sick. I was showing everybody in the chat will see this. I got this. Yep. Oh, Philip's already going to 3D print stuff. I got this. I got this. I got this. Anyway, it goes on and on and on the table. I'm sitting at a hotel room, and I've stopped by Walmart and bought like $50 worth of stuff.
And all that stuff is legal too. All of it's legal.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. You didn't see the bag yet. You didn't see the baggie I got. I got all kinds of goodies.
Well, tonight I've got 2 giveaways to give out, and it's going to be the same thing for both. And one of them I've already printed, and the other one I'm going to start printing and have the printer going in the background. I've got it to where I can show it on the screen right here, and it's going to be.
I never did find that file. Philip, what's the name of that file?
I sent you, didn't I send it to you? I thought
I think you was. I'm not
you
sure.
sent me the file in Messenger. I haven't messed with it yet.
Yeah. So it's a butt cover for your Neo 2 antennas. And this one's even got the little slot for the C. But
that's what's good about that one. Yeah.
Basically, I'm in this is in the actual Bamboo designer program. I've loaded the file, and you can actually see what the actual deal is going to look like. And this right here is basically your what would you call that? Where it's basically keeping it clean.
You're talking about
between the two.
That's these what do they call it? Tower, the print tower.
It's a prime tower is what it is. It's not a purge. A lot of people call it a purge tower. It's a prime tower, and all it does
is what I was going to call it.
Yep, it's
tower.
It's there. Its purpose is to get the flow, get everything kind of moving consistently, and then as soon as it leaves that tower, it goes straight over to the part and starts printing right off of it. And it's it's kind of like, I don't know. I think of it like a needle where a syringe and a needle. If you draw up some liquid out of a medicine bottle and you got to squeeze out those air bubbles, that's what that thing does. It just kind of gets it flowing evenly.
But Brad, isn't that done on color change? Why is it that shouldn't be that tall?
Yeah, it does it on color change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the words are at the bottom, so that tower shouldn't be that tall.
All right, so right now, Johnny and Philip, you're looking at it in the prepare tab. If you slice it, it won't be that big.
I got you. Okay.
Yep.
So
as soon as he slices it.
What slicing does, it basically communicates with the printer and basically sets up the actual program for the actual printer that you're using. So when I hit slice plate, it's going to go through and it's telling me I got a PLA and PETG filaments detected in the mixture, which that's fine. These two mixed together. I mean, this one mixed together just fine. So we're going to go ahead and start the print, and hopefully it sticks.
Hey, now the original guy that invented poop is just in the chat. I see Rick Williamson, and Brad, me and you know about, because we got blamed for the
yep, that's right,
for the poop tower.
All right.
That started a couple of South Florida drone meetups back, I guess.
So Rick's in the chat.
Rick is in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
We got a bunch of people in the chat.
Hey, and Rick, I'm cooking up something special for Mr. Williamson. This year it's not going to be ducks. I'll tell you that, Rick.
We've had enough of the ducks.
Yeah, we had enough of the ducks. I'm still finding them around my house.
I got some in a tub at the house. I opened up the other day and I found a couple in the bottom of one of my little tubs that I carry everything in.
These suckers will go down the drain, though, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I printed this the other day, and it works really good.
Hey,
yeah.
Philip, you still got the bamboo screen up, by the way.
Yes, sir. I was just showing that. Let me.
So did you go when you sliced that part? Go back to that screen real quick, Philip. After you sliced it.
All right, give me 1 second.
All right. Back to what Johnny was talking about, just so people understand. If we're going to be talking 3D printing, let's explain some of this stuff so the people that don't have 3D printers understand it a little bit. And there's so many people getting into 3D printing. I think this is a great thing we're doing tonight, just talking about it. I mean, everybody's talking about it in all the shows now, all the live streams.
Yeah.
The Sunrises, Johnny, your show, Rodney's live, Coffee and Friends. 3D printing is becoming kind of second nature to drones now to us. Second fiddle, excuse me, not second nature, second fiddle. But I've been around it for 10, almost 11 years now. Yeah, and a lot of y'all are just getting into it the last couple of years.
Well, right now,
Philip, we're only seeing your behind. There you go.
I know. I was just looking at it. You know what I might have forgot to do, but it may be okay. I forgot to choose my filaments.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and cancel it right there real quick. Hit the stop button. Hit that right there on the screen. You can hit that stop button. Yep. And just give it a second, and you'll see if it reacts. It should tell you it's stopping.
Okay. Task was canceled.
There you go. Task was canceled. Now go back to preview again.
All right.
And when you go to preview, now you can show that tower how short it is. If it's
okay, hold on.
You might have to slice it again.
Yeah, you got to slice it again.
Yeah, I may have to slice it again. Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and go back to home, and then I'm gonna just tell it to reload the file again. That'll be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, Grumpy Vlogger Lloyd. Yeah, he's making custom parts for his guitars. That's cool, Lloyd. Those are the kind of things I think that make these machines well worth owning, investing in. Just like who else? Mel has all those RC things that he builds and those models, those trucks, and the 3D printer world. That's a great thing to have.
Yeah, Brad. Well. No, I'll show you. I'll get it pulled up. I'll show Philip something that Matt, my son-in-law, made and printed. Let me think who I sent it to here.
John, how's it going?
Mr. Flynn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now I've got my
Now grab your plate with the right mouse button and drag it to the
Oh,
left a little
sorry.
bit.
Okay.
Grab it with the left mouse button. I'm sorry, the right mouse button, and drag it to the. Oops. No, you already hit the send. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can go back while it's sending right now. You can go back to the preview screen real quick. Hit that preview tab up there. It's still sending. You won't hurt anything. And
There it
grab
is
the.
right there.
Yeah. Yep. And you can show there's your. Yeah. See how short that
Oh yeah,
is?
yeah.
So now it's only going to go the height of the color change, and then it'll stop. So yeah, now you can go back over to device and see if it's all uploaded and going yet. You picked your right color this time, didn't you, Philip?
Yeah. I picked the right colors now, and it's heating the plate right now, and it's heating up the hot end.
Yeah, the one thing about these Bamboo Lab printers, just for the folks that are in the chat that don't know much about them, you can turn it off, but there's a calibration in these in the beginning, and I highly recommend anybody just to leave that feature turned on. It's 5, 6 minutes, maybe 7 in some cases, but leave that feature on. It'll heat up the bed, it'll purge your plastic, it'll clean out the nozzle, it'll do vibration compensation, it'll do um, um, the calibration of the heat bed itself by doing points all across it. Sometimes it only does about 5 points, all 4 corners in the center. It just depends on the model. So,
So Brad, you do it every time? You do?
yep, I try to leave mine turned on every
Okay.
time.
I don't do it every time, but I mean I'm like you. I guess you're right. 4, 5, 6 minutes is no big deal.
Yeah, if you feel pretty comfortable with your printer and you know it's going to print pretty good, if you try it without doing the calibration each time, it'll save you a couple minutes. But
Yeah.
I just feel like to do that bed leveling every time, you're going to get a perfect first layer as long as that plate is clean, your build plate is clean. Now, Philip,
Well,
Philip, down there, you should be able to hit your little green button down there by now and go ahead and get the screen showing. Your little green play button right there underneath the screen.
where at now?
Right here.
Look
Well,
Oh yeah, for the camera.
for
Okay.
the camera. Yeah, hit that.
Yeah,
Hit
let
that.
me hold on, let
Now,
me find it.
right
I
now,
gotta
the
find it
screen
on
is
the actual
this
screen
is kind of
itself.
this is kind of non-exciting looking at this screen right now. There you go.
There you go.
so
Yep.
Philip, did you change lights yet? No. Oh, you did.
What do you mean?
They put a new light in there. I used a Panda. Brad, what'd you call that light? The Panda?
I
Yeah.
you know,
They
I'll show you what light I'm using with my camera.
I never did upgrade mine, Johnny. I was going to eventually, but I just never did it. I don't do much with the time lapses, so I don't really care so
Yeah,
much.
and Dusty is actually. I clean my plate, and of course, Brad, I know you can use. I use a spray alcohol, but I also bring it to the sink and use the Dawn dish and clean it really good. And you'll never. Well, I ain't gonna say you never have a problem. I haven't had a problem yet.
Mild, this is the thing though, use mild dish detergent and just lukewarm water.
Right?
Just clean it off like you would wash a dish and
Yep.
then let it dry. Don't use a cotton towel on it. Just use like a
Microfiber. Yeah.
microfiber. And then if you have to, which I don't recommend on some of these plates, I bought 2 real expensive plates recently. Um, don't use isopropyl alcohol unless you absolutely have to.
Brad, what was I going to ask you? How often do you do that as far as bringing it, with the mild soap wash?
Well, so I'm using this, and I told Philip about it, and I showed y'all. I showed you on, I think, was it on your show or Rodney's? I guess I use this stuff.
Yeah.
Daggone, I use this stuff all the time on my build plates now because I don't care about the texture of it. If I was using those specialty plates that have all the patterns on them, you can't use any adhesives. Where is it? Where is it? Oh golly, my
Rick,
hand is
Rick wants to know if we invited Lon. Yeah, Lon's going to be the next.
up. Well, it's funny. Is Lon in the chat?
I don't think so.
Let me see.
No.
So here's what I was gonna say. It'd be funny if I had an old printer or something and just shipped it to his house. I was thinking about that.
Oh, what
Just
we can do is we could 3D print a little printer and we'll send it to him.
That's true.
We're going to send them. What was it? The Yeti cooler. What else? The egg crate.
We'll send them an Oreo. Yeah, look.
We'll
Yeah.
send them a couple of Oreos and stuff.
No, hey, I would say if you're thinking about getting into 3D printing, don't. No, just kidding.
Well, I tell you
No.
what, it is. You know, I looked it up under Chat-GPT. I was doing some research for the show, and they call it the rabbit hole.
Yep, it
It
is a
said
rabbit hole. That's
3D
what I.
printing, the
Yeah,
rabbit hole.
you know what, Philip? I will say I will have to agree with Lons. Probably some of the stuff I'm printing is good for a landfill, but
Yeah.
you know, my son-in-law Matt. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna share this picture. Let's see. I can share this. Understand. Let's proceed. Well, yeah, Philip. I don't know if you can see. Pull that up.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I saw you. You
Matt,
talking.
Yeah.
You that looks cool.
Matt made this, but Brad, the sticker, I mean, the speaker covers were too high, wouldn't let the door shut. So he designed those covers. So that's the kind of stuff, you know, if you're good doing that,
Yeah.
you know, he did that. And that's a kind of the newest rage. You make a boom box out of these two boxes.
I need a plan to do that. I want to make one of those.
I tell you what, they sound, I got a video of it, but I tell you what, it probably costs about $90 for the speakers. He's got a USB-C where you can charge a phone with it. You know, but it's pretty neat. It's just a little thing that's happening all over. Everybody's doing that. So it's pretty
Is
neat.
there a particular instructable or some type of
No, you just, Brad, you just go Google or Matt. I can send you the list of everything you need. And he just ordered from Amazon. Those are 4-inch Pioneer speakers. And he's got the little golf cart charger down there at the bottom. You can see that you can charge a phone with the thing not being on, you know, the radio. And it's Bluetooth. So you could just play from your phone.
Oh yeah. Gigi's game room. They say use dish soap and water. My plate looks brand new after 18 months of use. Yeah. I mean, if you continuously do that and you don't use a hard scraper like a razor blade or a any type of metal blade, you just use plastic on those to scrape off prints. Those plates should last a long time, and you shouldn't have to put adhesive
And
on
that's
them.
something I've never really had to do, Brad, like scrape on a.
This is the
Oh, yeah.
adhesive. This is what I use now on my plates. Even though I'm not going to use it on these brand new plates that I just bought. I just bought 2 brand new ones. I spent a good little bit of money on them. One of them is this one. It's that one, and then the other one is that one. It's a blue one, Arctic blue, and then there's an orange one. And those 2 plates are about $33 a piece.
Brad, I mean, I don't say it's a stupid question, but what is that different than say the original bamboo plate, or what's?
It's supposed to have better first layer adhesion,
Gotcha.
and you know, the temperatures don't have to be as high. And I think I don't know what the differences are in the 2 plates. Somebody asked that over the weekend, and I just was so sick I didn't even look it up this weekend. One of them's called a frostbite, and then I got the new orange one is supposed to be better than the frostbite. I just wanted to try them out, and I had a little bit of money in my Amazon account where I returned a couple of things, so I went ahead and bought them.
Right, and Brad, East Coast Rails, Dusty is asking. I mean, I know what's something like. Okay, I've had I don't know how many hours I got, but what's one of the big things that I need to do soon, or will the P1S? It seemed like the A1 always gave me instructions on when to do a cleaning or something, but I don't know about the P1.
Yeah, the P1S will pop up something on the screen. Now I went 2000. That one that Philip has,
Right.
It didn't start yelling at me until about 2,000 hours to clean the Z rods, the threaded rods. And Philip,
Right.
you've probably seen there's 3 of them in there.
Yeah.
And I didn't even clean them, Philip, until I did a full maintenance on that printer right before I brought it to you. So that printer should be good to go for a while.
Good. Yeah, when I first opened it up and took it out of the box, I went, "Wow, Brad's done some work to this beforehand." I can tell you.
Well, that also, and I keep all my stuff like brand new until the day it dies. I don't abuse anything that I have.
Brad, can you answer that question at GG's game room?
Does anyone know how to remove the print head in time lapse videos? I see it all the time on my videos, but I see what you mean. The print head being in the time lapse. There is an option in Bamboo Studio that changes the way you do time lapses. You have to take it to the other position. I forgot what it's called, and I've never done that. And what it does is it moves the print head on every single layer out of the way and then takes a picture.
Oh, really?
Yep. And then you
Oh,
don't ever
wow.
see the print head.
Now,
Yep.
Philip, I saw you do a time lapse, and so I've never done a time lapse. I tried it, and I don't have an SD card in the printer. Do I need that to do that time lapse?
Yes, you do. Yes, you
Okay.
do.
You do.
You got to have an
Okay.
SD card in it, and if it comes with an SD card, you want to replace it as soon as possible because the ones that come in it are crap. So I bought a brand new card for mine. I actually put a 128 gig card in, and I formatted it to FAT32, which you have to have. FAT32 is normally not able to go over 32 gigabytes, but I found a program online where you can format
I'll be
up.
right back, guys.
You
Now,
can format
Brad,
higher.
can you format it in a machine, or do you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I think you can. Yeah, I think you can
I mean,
format
I've never put a card in. I guess it. So, is there a card in there? I wonder if there's.
it. It might already have it. Now, mine came with the card
I'm gonna go
inserted.
look. I'm going to look.
Yeah, you should have it inserted. The thing is, that card's going to be at some point in time. That card's going to fail. So mine failed on me on the machine that Philip has now. Probably failed on me a couple of months in, and it was right in the middle of a print, and it just stopped, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I don't know if you can still hear me, Johnny.
It is a Lexar 32 gig.
I'm back.
I said it's a Lexar 32 gig in there.
Yep, it's got files. Man, I'm coughing a lot. Sorry, folks, if I do it in your ear. Yeah, there's files on that card, Johnny, for like printing the benchy, some other things, a scraper, some other things in there. But I mean, I would say if you're going to use that card for time lapse or anything, and actually, when you send the files through the cloud, they go to the card and then they print.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Rick's saying I have some of his SD cards because that's where he gets all the good video from when he steals my card at the meetups.
So, Brad, talking about the scraper, I printed it. Do you put a razor? You don't put a razor blade on there.
Yeah, it should have come with it. It should have come with it.
Yeah, I think those are made for the razor blades, but I would highly recommend don't use a metal blade on that plate.
That you can print a plastic one just like that and use it.
Yep, you can, and the plastic ones.
It did, but I didn't know how to mount it on there. It was smaller than the actual piece.
Oh.
Well, that's I mean, they make one with just a handle and just use it as a scraper. You don't really use that. The other one uses the razor blade. Should have come. It should have come with some. Well, I don't know the Brad, but it probably did at one point. Mine came with some razor blades.
Yeah, I could use this one.
I tell you what, that razor blade will bite into that bed pretty quick.
Oh yeah, it will.
Yeah,
you don't want to use metal on those plates at all, like I was saying earlier, because it even if you don't think you're doing it, you're scraping off some of that surface of the build plate, and eventually it's not going to stick. And I think that's where I ran into early on, because I was using a metal scraper like a putty knife, and I used to scrape off my prints with that, and I didn't ever really gouge the plate, but after a while it stopped sticking. Yeah. I probably didn't use glue sticks. I used to use glue sticks before I used this other stuff. Now, I used those for a while.
When you wake up to that mess in the morning that looks like giddy, that's what you. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hey, but you know what? You can do some you can do some neat stuff. And I will say, Bamboo, Brad, I know you had Creality before, right?
Yep, I started with Creality.
Bamboo, the Maker World, and the man, especially the Lightbox Maker, it is just so friendly and so easy to do. I mean, even I can do it. I mean, I'm telling you,
Yeah. Yep. That's that's definitely a cool thing that Maker World has. You have to have you can only I don't know if that one's the same way. Some of the stuff they have on there, they require you to use tokens or something to create things. Maybe not that one.
Yeah.
I know the AI stuff to generate like three-dimensional images off of a picture. You gotta to download it. You gotta have some credits or something on that account. I've never really used any of those. I did make a box or two off of there and a vase.
But I mean, when you can do light boxes, like pretty simple. I mean,
yeah.
Matt's we're gonna design it where I put the the box in here for the, the batteries.
Yeah.
That way it'll go inside. But I mean, this is really simple to do. You put your logo in there. Now, what I did clean this up in Chat-GPT because the edges were kind of not smooth on the banner and stuff. But so I would suggest maybe doing that first if you got something that's, needs to be cleaned up, and all you got to do is clean up this file or clean up this picture, and then put it in Lightbox. I mean, in that Lightbox maker. And I'll tell you what, it's very easy to do.
There's a lot of free options out there to make stuff these days. I mean, when I started 10 years ago, Thingiverse was kind of the main place to go to find
Right.
prints, and Thingiverse was it. And that was just kind of like the Wild West. There was nobody really regulating anything. There was junk on there. You didn't have to pay for anything at the time. And I don't know if they even charge today, but I don't use Thingiverse at all anymore. It's Maker World. Things, cults I'll go to sometimes. Creality's got their own maker space as well. I forgot the name of that one. There's a whole bunch of places you can get stuff.
Yeah.
But Maker World is our world, if you will, with Bamboo Lab. That's who owns that, and they have. I think that's the best one to go to out of all of them. And if you can't find something there, you can start reaching out. Go to things.com. Things looks all over the place. So
and Brad, you know what's interesting? Like the Neo 2, okay, well it just came out, and of course I printed this little stand, but it's amazing how fast stuff will come out for I mean, like we all remember what was the I guess the first Avata had the bumper guards. And I mean, within I know there was some controversy in the community over some of that, but those bumper guards were out 2 or 3 days after the Avata came out. I mean, I say, I don't know about hundreds of places, but lots of places. So, some of that stuff is pretty simple. And I understand some of those guys, you can make a little donation, buy them a cup of coffee, whatever, to those guys that do that. But that's it's amazing. Like if you type in, I don't know anything about just DJI, I mean, they'll have a couple hundred things, maybe more than that,
Oh yeah, lots of stuff. Yep, definitely. Let me answer another question or a comment that Gigi's Game Room said. They said, I have a P1S, but I took the AMS off, so essentially a P1P. No, a P1P is a P1 series. Both of those printers are exactly the same, but a P1S is enclosed and a P1P is open. So you're just taking the AMS off doesn't change the printer at all. It's just means you can only print with one color.
Why would you take? I mean,
if you take the AMS off, you just have one color. It's not a P1S. It's a P1P.
Print, I mean, you can hang a spool on the side and print anyway with one color anyway, right?
Yeah, you don't have to use AMS, but I mean that's your choice.
Well, Brad, you know what? I would, and you probably would agree with this. When you order a drone, we've all ordered drones. We're all drone guys, but when you order the one drone with one battery, guess what? You probably should have bought the Fly More. So I will tell you right now, if you're thinking about getting a 3D printer, get the AMS.
Get the combo. The combo.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna want it, and at the time you might be saving a few dollars, but believe me, you can end up buying it and paying a little bit more.
Case in point, I think Mike Kelly
got me and Brad together on this one.
Yep, I think Mike.
Because I was looking at the P2, and Brad was like, "Well, by the time you buy this and buy this and buy this," and he says, "Hey, I've got the P1S that I'm gonna sell that comes with all that." And I was like, do I really want to step into the rabbit hole with something brand new, or would I much rather step into this rabbit hole with something that's been tested and true?
I did the same thing with the A1. I bought the A1 without it because it was a little cheaper, but guess what? It wasn't 2 months later. Well, I bought the AMS. And then I sold it. Of course, I got a pretty good price. But hey, and Joe Fotoleo's in here now. Joe is
brother Joe. He's another printing fool now. He's
printing. Brad, Rick's got a question. The difference between a bed slinger and other options.
Can you discuss the difference? Now, bed slinger is what old school 3D printers are, and that's what I started with, Creality Ender series. And what that means is the X and Y, or the X is moving back and forth on the bed. And the gantry carries the Y and the Z, so it goes up and down. That's a bed slinger. Now these Core XYs, which we have now, the Bamboo Lab P1 series or P series, the bed stays stationary on the X and the Y, but on the Z, it moves up and down. So the gantry takes care of the X and the Y. What makes that better is that fact that you're not slinging the print around and making it, just kind of throwing it around. That's why they call it a bed slinger.
Brad,
The ones
I will say I am surprised by one thing between the A1 and the P1. It is definitely a lot noisier, the P1S.
Yeah, well, you got more fans. You got fans in that, and the stepper motors, I think, might be different. I have not been around an A1.
It's just, even in that casing, it's pretty. It's the A1. You hardly. I mean, you can shut the door back there, man. You hardly hear it. But even with that thing, because Matt, where he has it in his little office behind that little third office, inside, you can actually hear that printer going in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I go to bed at night, if we got everything off in the bedroom, I can kind of hear this one. And what's that vibration where it goes?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Angie goes, "What the hell is that?"
That's a calibration. It only does it during right when it starts.
Hey, Philip, at least it's not coming from the bedroom,
down.
Especially when you're not.
Quick,
when you're not in there.
Real quick, let's go ahead and give away. We're going to go ahead and give away the first butt cover, while the second one is printing back here. Because it's 30 minutes into the show, and I want to give the other one away after it's through printing. Hopefully it'll be through. I got 23 minutes left on it.
And so we don't know. We don't know what the number is, by the way.
Well, okay.
No, it's hashtag toboggan. Look, there it is.
Hashtag toboggan.
Rick.
Well, I wrote down the number. We'll just take it at that. I've got game 1 number written down, and I got game 2 number written down. We're going to go 1 through 30. Just guess the number, and we'll go from there. If y'all do me a favor, if y'all keep an eye on the chat.
Well, we don't know what the number is. We'll
put it in the private chat, Philip.
Yeah, put it in the private.
Yeah,
make sure you're on the private one.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not in the stream one.
All right.
No.
Yeah, you're you ready?
Yep, I see it. I see it. Yep, I see it. Okay.
39. Oh, okay. Yep. I'm sorry.
All right, hold on. Oh, we already have a winner.
Do we?
Yep. If the number, let me look back at your private number. Yeah, we already got a winner up at the top. It was almost right immediately.
We didn't say go.
There you go. The winner is
Joe Fodalia. Looks like Joe Fodalia to me.
Joe, you got a butt cover for your.
Does he have the Neo 2? I don't think he has a Neo 2.
I don't think he has a Neo 2.
Well, you got butt cover anyway, or do you want to give it away to somebody else?
Yeah.
And I'll come up with another number.
Who in here has a Neo that needs a butt cover?
Neo 2.
This is for the Neo.
Neo 2, right? Neo 2.
Oh man, I just turned somebody off standard moderator. Why did I do that for?
It's learning experience, Philip. You'll get there.
No, what it is clicking too many things at one time.
Oh, there you go. He says he will give it to the first person that types his real last name.
Oh, I know what that is. I'm gonna type. I know what it is.
Can you type that in this chat? I didn't know you could type.
Rigged. Yep. Joe.
Yeah, rigged. Joe says rigged.
Rest in peace. Yep, brother Warren. Akara show. Oh, good grief, Rick. Whoa, Rick, slow it down there, buddy.
What did he say?
He said asshole.
Well, that's
well, hey, guess what? This didn't hey, Brad.
Yes, sir.
You'll get a kick out of this. Guess what this is?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that's when you wake up in the morning. Yeah,
that's one of the craziest looking spaghetti messes I've ever seen.
This was going to be a poop tray that goes on the side.
Oh my gosh.
And this is what I woke up to one morning, and it was still going. It was still printing.
Man, You'll get.
His last name starts with an L, not a D.
All right.
I don't see
Well,
anybody that's got it yet. Nobody. Well, we'll
nobody's
figure it
got it
out.
yet.
Nobody's got Joe's last name yet. I know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
I can tell you what it is. Hold on.
I know what it is.
I know what it is, but I don't want to win it because I've got it.
Yep.
See,
And I just verified I knew what it was by going to Facebook. That's a hint right there, folks.
yeah, there you go. There's a hint for you.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move it on. So how long is that
Moving
print
on.
going to take, Philip?
We've got it's got. Why did it change to 19 minutes?
So,
Okay.
so Brad, okay, let's get to filament. I know how many I got, but tell me,
Oh my gosh.
about how many you have. I mean, I don't know if your wife will show.
You know, it's crazy. It's embarrassing. It's I don't know. I went down the rabbit hole big time early on and buying filaments at $20, $25, $30 a roll. I must have had probably 50 rolls the first year I had printers. But when my wife and I went through everything about a month or two ago, probably 2 months ago, because I had stuff downstairs, I had stuff upstairs, I had stuff in the garage. I knew it was out of hand when I got to 100, and I still had a whole bunch of them out in the garage. So I eventually got everything listed in a spreadsheet, at least to know what I had, and I think I came up with 165 rolls. Now half of those rolls are pieces, so they're not full rolls.
Yeah, but you bought them at one time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Brad,
And
would you say this prices come down a little bit?
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That was the next thing I was going to say. Yeah.
Because Sunlu, I know Sunlu makes them. I haven't had any problem with Sunlu, and I mean, sometimes you catch that stuff. Shit, I think of Christmas or so, it was around $9.99 a roll.
If you buy, sometimes they have 4-packs on Amazon of Sunlu, and that's who I buy mostly from now. PETG. I don't mess with PLA much anymore, although I have the majority of my stuff is PLA that I have in stock. Sunlu, you can get a 4-pack sometimes for $38, something like that, about $9 a roll.
Andrew actually got Joe's last name, I believe.
What's that?
Andrew Hike and Fly. He's got Joe's last name.
Oh, he got it. Yep, there it is. So,
Hike and
all
Fly.
right.
It's Leone.
He probably found it on Facebook.
All right.
No, Brad, actually on Sunlu's site, I tell you what, sometimes on Sunlu's site is no tax and free shipping.
Well, that's what happened to me a couple of times. I ordered and I never got charged tax, and I was wondering how in the world are they doing that? Because
they still do it as of the other day.
That's weird. Well, anyway, so going back to my inventory, half of those rolls after that 165, probably about 80 rolls of them are brand new sitting in the box. It's still vacuum sealed and everything. Now I do vacuum seal all my open spools of filament with I buy the bags on Amazon, 30 at a time, either a hand pump or a little battery rechargeable pump.
You know what works great? Your Food Saver.
Yep, the Food Saver will do it. That's a little overkill, but
yeah,
if you already have one,
it's a matter of seconds with the little attachment.
Yep.
But you know what? You can do so much. Look, even this is just a little simple cable holder that I'm gonna put on side of my bed because every time I charge my phone, and so you can just there's so many little things that you can make that you don't realize. I say you need.
Yeah.
It's just
you can create the other side of it. Yeah, you either can find them, download them, print them, or you can go into which we can do this another night if we continue this trend with Philip. We'll do some more 3D printed stuff. We go to Tinkercad and we can show how things are made. I can play around with that on the screen. Not tonight. We don't have but like another 18 minutes left for this show, but we can do that on another show, and people will see how some of these parts can be made in just very simple few steps, a few different objects, and Tinkercad can do a lot of things. That program is very powerful, and you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to download it. It's a free account. You can go on there. They save all your files. You can share your files. You can do collaborations. It's all kinds of free things with Tinkercad. It's amazing what that'll do. And you said, Johnny, you said Matt uses that, right?
Yeah, he does. Matt's, and I'll tell you what, that's what they do at work with the hydraulics and stuff. So he's pretty good at all that. But I tell you what, Brad, I know you made some great little spinners and all that. I know you did some for Kelly at Spin Up, and you've done a few, and then I know at the the Rhode Island drone meetup, Josh's friend, that guy Rory, he made some nice trophies that, I mean, you don't think about stuff like that, and they look really good. It was just different,
Yeah, I don't know if I ever saw the trophies.
Yeah.
Real quick, Hike and Fly. There's my email. Just send me your address and everything, and I will ship that to you. Send it to you.
The Oreo, yeah. I haven't tried to eat it. Well,
yeah.
That Oreo comes in different flavors, if you will.
Yeah.
You can make containers out of them. A lot of them screw off, and you can put stuff in them like your pills or whatnot, whatever you want to put in there. And there's a whole bunch of that stuff.
Hey, look, Valentine's Day is coming up. I mean, these things are really.
Oh yeah. I mean, oh yeah. I made those last year. You got me hooked on those last year, Johnny.
And these things, I'll tell you what, they look so real,
Oh yeah.
I just got red for a color, and that's about it. But I did buy a few more, and Brad, I am buying PETGs instead of PLAs.
Good.
Rick's got a question, Brad.
All right, let me go back to let me bring my chat back up. Rick, if you're not designing something new or a one-off, what is the CAD program of choice? I used Onshape for a while, but that just seemed like it was way overkill for what I wanted to do.
It's at Saks.
There's also what's the other one I was using? I don't have right now. I'm on my work computer. My home computer. I've got all my stuff on there. I'm in a hotel. If people in the chat don't know it, I'm in Wilmington, Delaware this week working for my job. Anyway, Onshape was probably the last thing I used. I come from some CAD background back years ago. I took a community college course in AutoCAD, so it kind of got me a little bit kick-started into this when I first got into 3D printing. I'm not good at it. I mean, I've tinkered with it.
I don't know. Brad, quick question. What about, I print, I know, Philip, you print in regular mode or not ludicrous right now, or are you printing in?
He's printing in regular mode. You're printing in regular speed, normal speed, right?
I will say, if you're printing something flat like this, I have done it, sped it up, but if you're printing this stem, I would never print that in
no. Here's what I'll say about all that. Ludicrous mode is only for special things that that it can handle, like that Benchy that comes with the printer.
Yeah.
They made that precisely to show off the speed of the printer, and you cannot run anything else in ludicrous mode and get a quality print.
But Brad, in sport mode, I haven't had a lot of problems.
I've run sport mode a couple of times.
Like with Philip's printing, if you put it to sport, it definitely would print. I don't.
Got to be careful. You got to be careful. What I think I told Philip this or somebody else recently. If you go speed up the machine, it does auto compensate automatically through the software and the temperatures. I think it takes care of some of that volumetric flow through the hot end. It's the way the volumetric flow is the temperature and the speed that filament can pass through that hot end and out that nozzle. And it's rated at a certain amount depending on the, I don't know, I guess volumetric flow, viscosity of it at a certain temperature. I'm not real good with all that stuff. But if you do go to sport mode, I always tell people raise the temperature of your hot end up about 5 degrees Celsius. Give it a little bit more heat, and that way it'll flow through that nozzle better, and you'll get a better
I've
print.
never done that, but I mean, I've only printed, like I say, I would print maybe something like this, but I wouldn't print anything with height.
Yeah. If you're printing something that's got more precision angles to it, and curves, and you know, it's got a lot of turning and or moving from one place to another. I wouldn't do sport mode or ludicrous mode for at
And
all.
Pile 3D says you lose a bit of strength at speed. So I'm not.
Yeah, oh yeah, you will because it's not gonna. I don't know if I want to say it won't adhere properly. It might not set in the right place properly. I don't know. Maybe he knows more than I do about that. But the strength at speed, I don't know. If you increase your temperature, I don't know about losing strength, but what is strength? It depends on the part what you need strength of. If it's a tool or a part that needs strength, yeah, you don't want to run it fast anyway. You want to run it slow and at a more consistent speed, I guess you would say. I haven't played with that a whole lot. It is interesting to know that that machine can go a lot faster, but and the newer machines that are coming out, CES had some printers there. They're printing up to 800 millimeters per second, I think it is, on some of these machines. And our bamboos can only do about 500
Oh
to
wow,
500 to 600, and that's in the ludicrous mode. So you know that's there's something to be said. They're getting faster and faster.
Brad, you got another question there?
Let me see what we
Yeah.
got. We're from Gigi's.
Yep.
Oh, here you go. I'm still learning use PLA. It's all I ever order. What is PET one that y'all use? Is that rubber or what? No, no, no. So the flexible filament you're thinking that is the rubber one is called TPU. But to answer your question, PLA is a more brittle plant-based plastic, and it's not good under UV. The sun will eat it and make it fade. It also can't handle extreme temperature changes.
It
It'll
cracks.
deform. It'll change the properties of it, and it'll deform it. Like if you left it on the dash of your car, it would deform it in the heat of the sun. PETG is the next level. It's not as brittle, but it's stronger. The UV does not affect it like it does on PLA. I think it takes years for it to fade a print or if you use it outside. And also the heat properties, those can PETG can handle the heat a lot better than PLA. I recommend PETG over anything now. You don't
And
need to
that's what
use.
I've been buying.
Yeah.
I have not bought any. I have not ever since I started buying filament. That's all I buy now. I don't do the PLA
Well, here's
only
something to be.
because
Yeah, go ahead, Phil.
I printed a cover for my Neo 2 before I printed this one, and I printed it in white, and it just flimsy and cracked. Just
Really,
cause
I've
it just
never had any. Well, I mean, I guess it depends what you're gonna do with it and what's your use. You know.
Yeah.
yeah
Well, here's something to be said too. I mean, PETG, you don't really want to use that on a bed slinger that is not. I mean, an A1 can handle it, I think. The Bamboo Lab A1 can handle it, but PETG and anything higher than that, like ASA or ABS or nylon or something with carbon fiber, you have to have an enclosure that keeps control of the temperature. PETG, though, is on the bottom end of that. You don't really need to have a controlled temperature chamber. You just need to not have a lot of air going through it because it will lift off the build plate really easy. So you don't want any little drafts or anything. You don't want to overhead vent anywhere near the printer. Excuse me. You don't want to cause anything. And a matter of fact, when you're printing in those Bamboo Lab closed ones like you have, Philip, and I have, you can turn off the fan so that it does not create that
yeah
pull off of the plate. There's a way of doing that. You keep the
yeah
fan on. Yep.
it's right here.
Yep. Yep.
Brad, I got a question. They just had an update, okay, and it said you could dry while you print now.
Yeah, they're saying that, but I don't think we can do it with you. It's got to be an H series printer.
Okay, well, I thought it said the P.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't read it. I
I mean, I
maybe
don't know where. I don't see an option for it anywhere. So that's why I was wondering. You know.
right. I don't think it's in there yet. Somebody else said something in one of the Facebook groups I'm
Yeah.
in about that, and I don't know. I have not used it for that yet. I keep all my filaments inside the house now, and it's probably 30-40% humidity in the bedroom where they're
Yeah,
stored. And I also have them in vacuum bags with desiccant in the bags.
that's what I do. Yeah.
So, and then when I put them in the AMS unit, I open the lid, put them in, and there's desiccant in there. Yeah, the unit is capable of heating or dehumidifying those rolls with or without printing, supposedly. But I
So,
don't I
Brad,
don't know
did
if
you do the little deficient beads in there too, and you made the
Yeah.
little? So,
yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet on mine. I've got the little packets, but I did buy a
okay,
little.
yeah, and I dry them out. I put them in a microwave at 50%, and they turn back to well, they turn blue, and then of course they turn pink when they lose all the moisture. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I've got some of those. I also bought a little container from Amazon. It was like a quart of desiccant
I
beads.
bought a whole gallon of them.
Oh my gosh, those are expensive.
They are, but I
Yeah,
mean, it'll. I mean, between me and Matt,
yeah,
because
yeah,
I tell you what, if you're running gets up to about 30% or 31, and you put them in
yeah.
there and redo the bees, mine will go down to 12, 13, 14%.
Yeah, yeah. You want it down at least in the 10 to 20% range if you can. I mean, mine runs at about 30, and I don't have any
Yeah,
issues
have
with.
any? I don't either.
So, I mean, I did try it one time doing some printing out in my garage. It's not climate controlled out there, and during the winter time, it was pretty tough on it with the cold temperatures. And during the summer, Richmond, Virginia, where I live, it's a lot of humidity,
And
and
Brad, you know what else is strange? Like when you get now and then you'll get it'll break, or you get a brittle piece. It's actually
yep.
wet, not dry. You would think it's
Right,
just
that is
Yeah.
still weird to me. They say that's when it's wet, and what
yeah,
happens is when the rolls, even when you vacuum seal them, you can break open a vacuum sealed one, and the ends, like a couple of inches to a foot of it, might break off. That's another good tip. Whenever you're bringing in a new roll, used or new, check like the first foot of it by unrolling about the
yeah,
first foot and twisting it and seeing if it'll break, because ultimately if you put it in that AMS and it goes in there and breaks, then you're going to have to dig it out.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
tip right there to go and just always make sure. And I do that every single time. Check it for about a foot. And then if it doesn't break after about the foot, or at least a foot in where it stops breaking, then I'll use that. And then I always cut it at a 45-degree angle just
yeah,
to give it a
yeah.
little bit
I,
easier angle to go
And
in.
you know what? I had a roll the red. It seemed like every color change I was doing a couple weeks ago, man, it was messing up. It was a different. I don't know anything. It wasn't sunlu and it wasn't bamboo. It was just something I guess I got off Amazon. So
Hmm.
I got tired. I threw the whole thing in the garbage and replaced it, and it was the roll. I mean, sometimes I guess you can get a bad roll or
Sometimes
something.
well, one thing I've seen on some of these Facebook groups as well on Facebook, I said that, Facebook groups, is that Sunlu has been messing up here a little bit lately. People are getting rolls where the filament's rolled up, and then you'll get a filament that rolls over the one that's coming out, and you can't, and it snags.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If that makes
Now,
sense. And
that can seem like it happens. I mean, it could happen on almost any roll, but
I think so, but sometimes maybe they just don't keep that tension on it when they're creating those spools in the factory. I don't know. Let me answer a question real quick again. GJ, she had another question. She said, or something about she's going forward. We're going to buy PETG is what she's hearing. It just depends on what your needs are. I mean, PLA is fine if you have an enclosed Bamboo Lab printer or Creality K1, K2 or some of the other ones. I mean, PETG should work fine. It should print just as well as the PLA. And that's the reason why I'm going mostly with PETG, because if it'll print the same as PLA, why not?
yeah.
And it's
well,
going to be
Brad,
better.
what about the PLA Plus and the
Oh
PLA?
yeah, well those are better. Those are better.
I mean,
When I first started 10 years ago,
they didn't
PLA
have that.
they didn't have that. They just had PLA, and that was it. Then they came out with PLA Pro. They came out with PLA Plus. They came out with PLA Meta. They
I know
came out with a whole bunch of
they,
different
they
brands.
got a high speed filament. I
Yep.
mean, what is that? I mean,
That goes back to what I was saying about the volumetric flow. So they've created it so that it'll flow faster at temperatures that they recommend, like
Bob
230
Casey is
degrees.
in the house. Welcome,
Hey,
Bob.
Bob, brother Bob.
Bob,
Bob,
your package is
brother
on the way,
Bob.
Bob. Your package is on the way, Bob.
Oh, we got 3 minutes left. We got to go back everything we just said so Bob will catch up.
Uh, so Bob can
Hey,
hear it.
hey, I printed this, and I'm fixing to eat this sucker. This is king cake. Yeah, I love it.
Let's see that big screen there, Philip. Let's see that big screen, Philip.
That's if you never had king cake, yeah, that's what it looks like.
I know one thing. I saw wrong one, Philip. Flip it, Philip.
Which one? Which one?
There I'm seeing the
the
printer.
king
See, I want Johnny's. See Johnny's.
All right, hold on a minute.
Johnny, there
Yeah,
it is. Nice.
that is
You
a
know,
piece of king cake. Yeah.
I said that comment on your post that you had the other day. People waiting in line.
But that place is, Brad, I've never eaten a king cake from. It's called Dong Fong or Fong Dong, but it is supposed to be the best in New Orleans. But I'm gonna tell you that place
for $50, they can have it. They can keep it.
I've never eaten it, but I always thought that place is a restaurant, and I always thought it was like a blood center or something because they only do it on Saturday mornings there. But I never seen people line up. One of Amber's friends said she waited 3 hours. I said, well,
and you said they were $50, right?
Yeah, that's what they said.
No, I don't need one that bad.
You can get one. Well, this one came from, they call it Delicious. It's a donut shop, but it's $20, and it's
that $20 is reasonable. Yeah. And that's the way I've seen. I've been in New Orleans during Mardi Gras, and I know it's about $20 for a whole cake.
Yeah,
so it's not bad. I know that.
At Gambino's and some of the places, you're probably looking $30 to $40 for a king cake.
All right. Mardi Gras is over with now, isn't it?
No, we got 2 weeks.
So 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Oh, well, here comes the print. Here's the first winner's print.
Oh yeah, look.
Well, this is the second one.
That's
the second print. So
okay.
This is the one we just got through printing. So
we got to do another draw, Philip. You got to do another draw, Philip.
And I just sent y'all the number.
Oh, you did? All right. Let's see what the number is real quick in private. I got it. All right.
Wow.
What's 0 to what? 0 to what, Philip?
1 through 30.
1 through 30. 1 through 30. All right,
this
folks.
Is for the Neo 2. This is for the Neo 2.
Yep.
They work great. I'll tell you what, they work great. It's a great way to get your drone out the case, a little case that you can pick it up by that. So it's pretty neat.
Yep. All right, I'm watching for the number.
And I seen something on Facebook the other day. Fly it with or without. Does it matter? And I go, no, it doesn't matter. I fly mine with it on it. It doesn't matter. So
it doesn't matter, but it helps protect it a little bit though.
Oh, we're still looking at numbers.
I'm looking at numbers. I'm watching.
Okay.
Nobody's got it. Nobody's got the number yet.
Nobody's got it yet.
It's my age.
No.
My age.
1 to 30. I didn't know we were going to 75.
Yeah, I didn't know we were going there.
Nobody's got it yet.
Nobody's got it yet.
A couple people were close.
Oh, close. That was really close.
Yep, don't be careful.
99. That's close. That's kind of close.
We're going.
And don't forget we're delayed a little bit on what they're hearing. So when it comes up on the screen, so there.
Yeah.
All right, nobody's got it yet. 1 through 30, folks. 1 through 30. Oh,
man.
Mike Fly Zone. How you doing, Mikey? I didn't see you in there earlier. Yep, nobody yet. Any minute now.
Yet.
Somebody. It's not 0. Dusty. It's not 0.
Dusty's coming out.
There we go. We got it. We got it.
There you go, Bob Casey, bro.
Bob Casey, 18.
He's got one coming toward him too. So
18 is the winner.
18 is the winner. So
there you go.
That was the winner.
Good job, Bob.
Bob, let me. This is where you need to send me your email with your address, sir.
I got his address. I can send it. I'll send it to you, Philip.
Okay, that sounds good.
And I probably got Andrew. I think I got Andrew's address, I believe.
Well, I tell you what.
This
was good. This is really good. I enjoyed this.
I had to throw out the rigged for Mr. Warren. Yeah, there we go, Mr. Warren. And everybody was going to meet him this April. That hadn't met him before.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that footage where he was on whose show for just a moment.
He was on there for like 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah,
I never did see that clip.
I will try to find it.
I did reach out to his sister. His sister is in contact with me, and she is maybe going to come on a show one day, or she's going to hook me up with a couple of his friends. and maybe one of them will tell us a little bit more about them.
Yeah, and then we can
That'd be
tell her,
good.
and we can tell her about what we knew of him.
Well, I think I that's what I wrote her a letter, a nice email, and just told. I don't think she knew that he was involved in drone, but I don't think they knew to the extent that he was involved with the community. I think he flew with some local friends there, maybe. But anyway, so yeah, when I hear from her, I'll let everybody know.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool.
She lives in Denton, Texas. The sister.
Okay.
well, guys,
All right.
I really
Yep.
do appreciate y'all coming on tonight. And hey, in not next Monday, but Monday after, I think this will work out really well.
Yeah, there's I
If
think a lot of
if y'all
interest in the
don't,
3D printing. Yeah.
yeah, if y'all don't mind, maybe every once in a while to chat in and everything, Brad and Johnny, and maybe we can grab Joe one night. And
Yeah,
Hey.
Joe would be a good one because they've been printing some stuff for that Omerta. So it'd be, and they're printing a TPU, which is I say a whole nother ball game.
I know I haven't perfected that side of it yet. I like the flexible PLA that I did for Mike AZ Copper State. I did that flexible PLA for him, and that stuff worked. It had no stringing. TPU strings a lot for me. I haven't really perfected that.
So Brad, is that as flexible as the TPU or pretty close?
It is. It was.
You ran it, so you haven't run it through a P1S yet, though. Or you
I
have?
did. I ran it through the one at Phillip has.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Through the AMS.
How dare you? How dare you?
So it is made to go through the AMS too.
Wait a minute. Did I run it through the AMS? I might have put.
I think it's
no.
safe.
I think I had to put it on the side of the machine.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that the reason why this did what it did?
No. I mean, TPU's got the TPU is. There's a lot of it out there. Some people can print it like crazy, and I just never have needed to do that, and so I haven't perfected it. But the flexible PLA is a little pricey. It's like $30 a roll, but
I saw that.
It worked good.
Hey guys, I got to hop off. Join us on Drone Nation night.
Okay.
Got something kind of join us tonight.
All right, sounds good,
Okay.
Johnny.
Sounds good.
We'll see you, Johnny.
Thank you, Johnny.
Philip.
Thank you.
Gigi, you're welcome anytime. Not a problem at all. That's the reason why we're all here. We're not only a drone community, but we're I just thought about this 3D printing world. We don't really talk too much about it other than showing off different things that we printed, but we really don't talk too much about it. And I was just thinking, well, Brad, Johnny's got a great point of view. He prints things too. Brad prints a lot of stuff. And I mean, throughout the years you have, Brad, you've printed the little plastic coasters, the little, I've got them somewhere around here.
Yeah, I printed so many variations of that. Yeah, I mean,
printed,
I'll do a show and tell next time. Yeah, those
these,
are like landed
launch pad coasters and
launch
stuff like that.
pads.
So you've printed so much that I was like, we need a show like this. It's not that I'm tired of talking about drones, but we all talk about drones all day long. We don't talk too much about 3D printing and what we do.
I think 3D printing has gotten me now. That's higher than drones on my hobby list because I mean I don't fly a lot of times even when I go to the events. I don't fly a lot. I'm a social guy. I mean, my wife calls me a social butterfly with the drone community, but butterfly, no, I don't think so. But anyway, I love 3D printing, and this right here is right up my alley, and I can talk about it all day long.
Well, I really do appreciate you coming on tonight, and I know
we'll
you've
do
been
it again.
sick and everything, and
I'll get through it. I'm gonna take another one of these when I get off.
Well, I told you,
and then some more of this.
I told you in the chat today. I said no biggie. I said, if you can't come, I understand. Really, I do. I mean, it's no good when you're sick and you're not feeling good. I mean, especially if you're out of town.
It was a rough weekend. I drove up here today to Wilmington, Delaware, about 5 hours from Richmond, a little bit less. But I'm feeling a little bit better, thankfully. But I'm taking these drugs heavily, trying to. I mean, this weekend was rough. I thought I'd never had the flu, but it was close. It was very close. But hopefully I don't get sick up here. That was the only thing I was worried about, driving all the way up here. And if I get sick in a hotel, how do I get back home if I get really sick,
Oh, I know. That's one thing I would hate all the time.
So hopefully
Uh,
I won't. Knock on wood. I'll get through this week, but I'm gonna do the best I can. Hey, yeah, let's send everybody over to Drone Nation. I think that's starting up. And
no, Grumpy Vlogger's on, and
I'm
then
sorry.
Drone
Then
Nation's
Drone
at
Nation.
8 o'clock
That's
Central
right.
Time,
Central Time. I
um,
forgot. I'm off
nine
by an
o'clock
hour.
your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you're at, it's 9 o'clock. So y'all go check out Lloyd and see what's going on with him tonight. And I am cutting that light off right there because it's blinding the hell out of me. And I am fixing to go grab some dinner. I brought dinner home from work. We had Taco Mama for a group
Nice.
of. We had Vestavia High School was interested in what we do at Vadian Credit Union. So they had a field day today, and we fed them Taco Mama, and they didn't eat all of it. And I'm going to partake in some Taco Mama tonight.
Yeah,
So
that
we'll
sounds
go
good.
from there.
I'm gonna have to try
All
to give
right,
me some tacos tomorrow, Taco Tuesday.
man. This was taco. Yeah, that's true. It is Tacos
Yeah,
Tuesday
that's all
today.
right. You can do it any day of the week. Tomorrow's just that special day.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
got
Yep.
that.
Everybody have a great evening. And Philip, I'll hang here while you shut the show down if you want.
All right, we'll shut her on down, and we'll hang out for a little bit, and we'll go from there. Guys, everybody, I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight, and I think we're gonna keep going with this format for a little bit, just to see. I think this is interesting. I mean, there's a lot to learn about 3D printing. There's a lot of things to be learned about 3D printing. There's there's so much information out there, and 1 hour is just not enough.
Right.
Um, we need to keep going with it. And every other Monday night, the Shatt Show is going to be coming on. So next Monday night, we will not be on, but we will be on the following Monday, which I'm not sure what date that is. We'll just keep it in.
Well, it's
We'll keep
the
it under
16th. The 16th.
16th, the 16th after Valentine's.
Yep.
So let's get through Valentine's, and then we'll meet up again on the 16th. All
Sounds
right.
good.
Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Check out Lloyd and see what he's doing. We'll see y'all later on.